it's raining buckets and I have nothing to do. At long last I have nothing to do. I could do a double bill of Doctor Who. Intro. Hey guys, Zelda Productions 1 here, and yes, I haven't done my Town Called Mercy review yet. Well, here it is. It's a double bill of reviews. Because I haven't done the review yet of A Town Called Mercy, it's going to be quite in-depth. However, The Power of Three, because it was yesterday, I don't have loads to say about it. So, it'll be pretty much like my Dinosaurs on a Spaceship review. A bit of audio and a bit scripted, but, you know, let me just get onto it. Right. Town Called Mercy. Now, Series 7, in my opinion so far, has been very inventive. Every week there is a new story, completely different to the last one. Asylum of the Daleks was a brilliant opener, and Dinosaurs on a Spaceship was such a fun episode. Now, because each story is so different, it's hard not to compare them. To be perfectly honest, I didn't really like this episode, which is a bit weird because most people did like this episode. But it wasn't because of the last two episodes. I'll get on to why I don't like it later. The plot is even more simple than the last two episodes. A cyborg called the Gunslinger terrorises a town known as Mercy. He's looking for an alien doctor, but not the one we assume. It's in fact another alien doctor called Calajex, I think. He seems to be a nice alien at first, because he gave the town heat and electricity. However, later, when the Doctor learns that he and some other scientist created the Gunslinger, and, well, he's in fact a murderer, the Doctor takes a dark turn. This is when they have a choice. Sacrifice Calajex, or the whole town gets killed. The first 20 minutes of this episode is gold. The Gunslinger is introduced in a mysterious, creepy way, and it's a real shame that the character doesn't do much until the final 5 minutes. I'm really bad at this. Anyway, I also couldn't get over the fact how much he looked like Crichton from Red Dwarf. I mean, look at them. They look identical. There are nice nods to the past, like Susan the horse, and the cast are brilliant as always. Well, most of the cast anyway. The problem with this episode is that the characters were really dull and underdeveloped. Their American accents weren't any better either. I've liked Toby Whithouse's episodes before. I liked School Reunion, that was brilliant. Vampires in Venice, brilliant. But I didn't like the God Complex for the same reason. The characters were boring, and after the first half, everything goes the speed of a dead snail. If two people die in a story, and I don't care a bit, you know that they've failed at what they've tried to achieve. Amy and Rory are pretty much absent in this story, so it's pointless them even being there. It's a real shame because they only have 2 episodes left, well, 1 episode now because of The Power of Three, and, well, Karen Gillan and Arthur Darvill deserve more than 9 lines of dialogue. However, the next episode, well, it mainly centres around them, so woo! A Town Called Mercy is exactly... I'm stuttering now. A Town Called Mercy is exactly why Doctor Who and Westerns don't mix. It's only 45 minutes long. Either they rush through everything, or they rush through most parts and focus on one part where they do nothing for 15 minutes. I think the episode was overhyped because it pretty much dominated the first trailer, and well, the first 20 minutes are brilliant. The last half makes you forget it altogether. I give A Town Called Mercy 5 out of 10. Right, okay, Power of Three, here we go. So after that disappointment, it was nice to get a down-to-earth and fun episode once again by the amazing Chris Chibnall. In this episode, we get a better insight on the lives of the Ponds, other than that, well, pond life. Despite trying to live ordinary lives, however, with the Doctor popping in and out all the time, it's pretty hard for Amy and Rory to do so. But when small black cubes pop up everywhere around the world, and even Brian Cox can't do anything, it's up to the Doctor, Amy, Rory and Brian to find out what these cubes are capable of, even if it takes a whole year to find out. The regular cast were brilliant as always, and it was nice to see Mark Williams again as Brian. Gemma Redgrave, although slightly underused, was great as Kate Stewart, daughter of Brigadier Lethbridge Stewart. I think overall my only complaint with it was the whole invasion of the cubes and everything. It was resolved really quickly. I mean, I looked on BBC iPlayer when how long the episode was. I think it's just over 41 minutes. So that means we could have had an extra 5 minutes of, resolving it a lot better. I mean, the villain, Shakri or something like that, What? That guy's only there for 3 minutes, So it's a bit, but overall, this was a really, really good episode. And I know I'm being brief, mainly because I just want this double review out of the way, But the next time trailer for Angels Take Manhattan looks brilliant. So, yeah. I really can't think of anything else to say. All I'm doing is just changing the camera angle, different positions. But, yeah, the problem with good episodes is you don't have much to talk about. Because you're just standing there going, wow, this is amazing. If you don't like an episode, you can just ramble on and on and on. That was like that with Dinosaurs on a Spaceship, even though that's probably the longest video I've ever done. I was just running out of things to say, but the Doctor playing on the Wii, that's worth saying. Isn't it? Hey? Ooh. Oh, my precious. Yeah, the cubes were nice. Lila's a bit poorly at the moment. I'm trying to sidetrack as much as possible to avoid talking about the episode, but yeah, this episode was really good. Brian Cox was amazing, so was Lord Alan Sugar. Alan Sugar? Sir Alan Why did I say Lord? Sir Alan Sugar. Oh, I'm such a muppet. But yeah, Mr. Bond, I've been expecting you. Right, I'll let you go. Obviously, she's given her review. Right. It's just us now. Oh boy. So, I give this episode 10 out of 10. Oh yes, it was really good. Only problem is, it was really short. I mean, seriously, really short. 41 minutes. Would it hurt if it was just an extra 5? More Brian, please. I want to see more Brian. I really do. You can't get... And, especially at the end of the episode when it's like, oh yeah, you can go, Amy, Rory. This once-in-a-lifetime thing. How many people get to travel in time other than the Doctor? So, yeah, and it's just going, bring him home safe, Doctor. I'm going, he won't. So, yeah. So, overall, I give this episode a 10 out of 10, and Town Called Mercy a 5 out of 10. So, bring on the next episode.